Good afternoon. It's about 5 to 1. And yes, I'm still in my pajamas. I'm off today. On this cloudy, somewhat chilly afternoon. Sadly, I did all my housework on Saturday, and I washed my floors as I left the house this morning, so I have really nothing to do today. Boo Boo didn't leave the house. Well, he was working I think he's 1 to 8 today. So he left probably around 11:45, something like that, 12 o'clock. So I kind of had to wait for him to leave to wash the floors. So I slept. I shouldn't have. It's going to screw me up tonight more than likely, but whatever. The floors are dead. I'm happy. So anybody watching, how you doing? I hope your Monday is being gentle to you. We got some rain yesterday. It's still wet out now. It must have rained right through the night. Until recently, quite frankly, it's quite wet out. We needed it though. It was getting really, really dry out. However, it screws me up in that I can't cut my lawn today. That was my plan, was to cut my lawn today. Wash the floors and cut my lawn. And tinker with my pool. I still haven't tinkered with my pool. And as predicted, it did turn over the weekend. I knew it was gonna. I knew I should have thrown that extra bleach in before I left on Saturday, but whatever. It's fine. I'll throw it in when I get home and toss the cover on and let it do its thing. And if we get a nice day through the week, I'll vacuum it real good and whatever. It'll be fine. I knew that was going to happen. Oh well. So I'm down in the park down by my house, where Rib Fest will be taking place this weekend. I'm so excited. Boo Boo was off on Saturday and Sunday, so as far as I know, I will have both boys. So we're going to come down, I think, on Saturday and partake in the Rib Fest hoopla. It looks like they're starting to set up. They've got the porta potties down here and whatever. Although I just seen a digger drive back in there. I don't know why they've got diggers and stuff in there. Curious. Excuse me. I was trying to remember if they had a little fair back in there last year. Usually when they do Rib Fest, it takes up this half behind me of the park. All the rib vendors and clothes vendors and henna tattooers, whatever. But then in behind there's like a little hill, and in behind there, they usually have like a little fair. Buy your tickets and ride all the spinny rides. I hate spinny rides. I think I've only taken the kids for like the rides a couple of times in the 16 years we've lived here. It's kind of expensive. And Monkey, like me, is not a big fan of rides. He's not a fan of rides, period. I like roller coasters. I'm a roller coaster girl, or I used to be. I haven't been on a roller coaster in probably 20 years, but when I was a kid and when I was a teenager, and I love those things. We'd go to Canada's Wonderland. My brother used to work at Canada's Wonderland. So we got cheap family passes, or summer passes were even better. We got the summer passes for a discount, and I would just go up. Usually when he went to work, I would go with him, and I'd be like there the day. It was awesome. It was exhausting, but it was awesome. I would love to go back there. I would love to take a day or two, like a weekend, like go down on like Friday and do Friday, Saturday, and come back like Sunday. And check out all the roller coasters that were not there the last time I was there. There's tons of them now. But Monkey doesn't like rides. My boyfriend doesn't like rides. It would pretty much just be me and Boo Boo. Monkey and Big Daddy be holding all our shit while we rode the rides. So that's kind of out. But we're really looking forward to Ribfest. I've saved up a little bit of money to go and make sure we have a good friggin' time. Get full of junk food. All the foods we don't need. Do some people watching. Hopefully it'll be a really nice weekend. I think the week this week is supposed to be kind of garbage, but I think by Thursday or Friday the sun's supposed to come back out, and supposed to, be drier, be warmer. 13's a little chilly for me. And I forgot to bring a sweater. I was just standing outside my car having a cigarette and a little bit of coffee before I vlogged, and it's chilly. So I got back from my boyfriend's yesterday, probably about, 2 o'clock or something like that. I stopped halfway home and grabbed a coffee, and I vlogged. And I've been doing really well with my vlogging lately, so try and keep it up. Keep that momentum. It's summertime, baby. I have so much more energy and drive in the summer. In the winter, I just don't give a shit. I'm lucky I get out of bed to go to work. But I got home about 2-ish, and I had texted the boys when I was on my way home and said, I'm just going to do breakfast for dinner, because I never take anything out of the freezer when I go away for a weekend or for an overnight or whatever, because I never know what time I'm going to be home, right? So I thought, I'll just make like pancakes and scrambled eggs or something. But when I got home, my boyfriend had sent me home with all the junk food that we bought Saturday night, because we didn't eat the majority of it. And he didn't want it laying around his place. So I was like, the kids and I will eat it. We don't care. And some of that he sent home with me was the cheesy garlic bread sticks that we got from Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is nasty. I'm just going to say. I've never been a fan of Pizza Hut. But we got like pastas and this cheesy garlic bread from there Saturday night. And the pasta's just as nasty as the pizza. I think it's their sauce. I don't know. It's horrible. Oh, they're going to move the picnic tables here. I'm surprised that the chip truck, there's usually a chip truck parked where I'm parked. There's no chip truck here this year. Weird. Anyway. So yeah, it was just, I ate it, I was hungry, but it was not enjoyable at all. Oh, they only took one picnic table. Okay. So, but there was a whole bunch of this cheesy garlic bread left over, so he sent that home with me along with licorice and potato chips and some kind of chocolate thing in a package. It was, yeah. So I brought all that home, and I said to the boys, we haven't watched Stranger Things in like few months, probably 2 or 3 months now. And I couldn't remember where we left off. I knew we were around season 3, but I couldn't remember what was going on. And neither could Monkey. So I said, why don't we just do like a really crap dinner? You know, I'll make up some pizza rolls and some mozzarella sticks, and we have this cheesy garlic bread. And we'll call that dinner. Because that I can just throw onto a big plate and get out some dips and stuff. And I ran to the dollar store and got plain chips because the chips that I brought home were salt and pepper. And it's too spicy. The pepper is too peppery for Monkey. So I went and got a big bag of plain chips at the dollar store. And I said, we'll just throw all the junk food into bowls. And we'll sit down in front of the TV in the living room and we'll catch up on Stranger Things. And they were so down for it. So we got into a bit of a tiff. Just a silly family tiff on where we left off, right? Boo Boo has the memory of an elephant. It drives me nuts. You take him somewhere once and he'll remember how to get there. He reads something once, he's got it down. Like it drives me insane. The attention span of a gnat, okay? It happens and it's done and we forget about it. Like, whatever. So I said, well, this title, there was a title that looked familiar to me, but I couldn't remember what happened. I said, we're going to start here. So we did. And I'm glad because I had everything kind of jumbled together. So it was fine. We sat and watched it, and it's such a good show. We really enjoy it. But by the time we got to the final episode of season 3, it was like 9:30. So Monkey had to go to bed. But they're right beside me. Go away. But I was completely enthralled. I had to know what happened. So I was like, I'm gonna watch the season 3 ending right now. And then I'll watch it again with you tomorrow after school, okay? And he's rolling his eyes, and yeah. He kind of, so funny, he went to walk away and kind of over his shoulder kind of flipped us off. It was so funny. Yep. Promise I'll watch it with you after school today. Promise. So it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to start season 4. And then Boo Boo was saying that there is a 5th season in the works, but it's not going to be out until Christmas or next Christmas, or I'm like, oh, well, we're going to have to watch it several times then, like these 4 seasons, so that I remember what the hell is going on for season 5. I can't be expected to hold that in my head that long. Come on now. But that'll give us something to do for a little bit anyhow. So that was fun. We got all sugared up and then sent Monkey to bed. I would have let him stay up to watch it. I mean, you know, he's 13, whatever, and he generally speaking has no problem getting up in the morning. In fact, the last several months now, he's been getting up. He used to get up for 7, but he's been getting up for like 6 because next year when he starts high school, he's going to take the bus. And the bus comes about 20 after 7 or something like that. So he's been getting up at 6 o'clock lately, last several months. So, I mean, and his curfew will go up next year anyway, in the fall, you know. He'll be 14 and in grade 9, so, you know, you want to stay up till 10, go ahead. As long as you get up and make it for your bus. Don't care what you do. So, it's funny because Boo Boo and Monkey are, like, their birthdays are so far apart that the school thing is very different. Like, Boo Boo's birthday is in January, so when he started high school, he was like 14 or 15 or something like that. Whereas Monkey is in September, and so he'll be 14. He's like, whoa, when I was 14, I had to be in bed for like 9:30. Well, yeah, but when you started grade 9, you were allowed up until 10. Monkey's starting grade 9. He'll be going to bed at 10. The age doesn't matter. I mean, as long as you get up for school and everything. I said, had you not been able to get up and whatever? I mean, he was walking. He didn't have... Was he walking? Yeah, his first 2 years he walked because he went, yeah. And then when they switched, they shut his high school down and amalgamated it with another high school. It was a whole friggin' thing. It was so stupid. Then he had to get bused. But when he was walking, I was like, yeah, the age is not the thing. It's if you can take the responsibility, cool. But then it's like at the same time, when I go away for the weekend or something to see my boyfriend, I can only do it if Monkey's home or if Boo Boo's home, because Monkey is only 13. And I don't think, technically, I can leave him alone until he's 14 or 15. So, like, overnight. So, there's that. You know, by the time Boo Boo started high school, I was going to my boyfriend's overnight all the time. Monkey was, you know, at his dad's just about every weekend. So, yeah. But, you know, it's funny. It's just funny how they go back and forth like that. They don't get it. There are differences. So, excuse me. It's such a blah day today. My God, I hate this weather. I hate this weather. Hopefully my floors will be dry by the time I get home. I do have some laundry to do today. Because I haven't done laundry in a couple of weeks, so. At least I think it's been a couple of weeks. I don't know. I can't remember. Excuse me. So I'll have to get that started. And I have a whole bunch to put away. I did laundry a couple of weeks ago. And I just never put mine away. I put everything that has to go in drawers away. The stuff that hangs up in the closet I haven't put away. So I need to do that. And I need to get my bed rail put together. My bed is literally on the floor. But I have like a bed rail. I think I'm missing like a screw or something. Well, there's one part that I couldn't find to put the whole thing together, put my bed up on the... Because when I got this bed in a box thing last year, because Monkey had outgrown his bed, so I gave him my double bed. And I ordered myself this bed in a box off Amazon. It's fantastic. But I have a bed rail that I had just thrown in my closet. When I moved from my townhouse to my present house, like 16 years ago, I took my bed apart, of course, to move it. But then my mom and I were forever trying to put this fucking frame back together, and we couldn't do it. And for the life of me, I couldn't remember why. It must be because I'm missing this one piece. But I have to tear my closet apart and see if it's buried in there somewhere. If not, then I'm pretty sure I can just go out and buy the part. Because I have all my school stuff from when I went to college 8 or 9 years ago for PSW, and I have all my stuff from when I did special effects and makeup artistry like 20 years ago. I still have all that stuff. I think I even found some of my hairdressing stuff. Like, that's another 20 odd years ago. Like, Jesus. So, but I don't want to throw it out. And I've got like all my court papers from my divorce and whatever. And I'm hanging on to those for a while yet too. Just cause. So I don't want to throw any of that out, but I had it all under my bed that I gave Monkey. But now my bed is on the floor, and I have to put this old bed frame together so that I can put everything back under its place and actually properly clean my room. That would be fantastic, because I haven't been able to do my floors properly in there probably a year and a half. Just kind of work around everything because it's all piled and in order and whatever, and I don't want to fuck with it. I don't know. Anyhow, I just realized we are over the 20-minute mark, so I am going to boot. This is really scattered, and I don't know what I'm going to title it. It's really about nothing. So if you made it this far listening to my babble, good for you. I'm proud of you. But I'm going to boot, so anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.